In a world cluttered with messages and noise, standing out is more crucial than ever. But how do you cut through the chaos and build a brand that shines with authenticity? Well, today we're going to take a deep dive into the world of branding and uncover the secrets of creating an authentic brand that I've learned along the way from a wonderful, remarkable branding strategist and also a friend of mine that will truly resonate with your audience. Let's begin. Welcome to Work It, Live It, Own It, a show that explores how to upgrade your lifestyle through life lessons, real estate, and entrepreneurship. Here's your hostess, SaCola Lair. So, in a world where businesses are constantly craving for attention, authenticity has become so key, so vital. An authentic brand goes far beyond the catchy slogans, the flashy visuals, the brochure websites, the business cards. It's about creating a genuine connection with your audience and aligning with your brand, your values, and your purpose. And I'm sorry if I burst some of you guys' bubbles, but then again, I'm not sorry because we're going to take a deep dive in how you can create an authentic brand. And those things do come into play, just not right out the gate. So, step one are these steps I'm going to talk about here before. Let me back up a minute. The steps that I've learned the hard way. I thought that if I put a website out there, I thought if I put my services out there, people would stand up and take notice. And I had a friend of mine who's a wonderful online branding strategist, and she's helped countless of other female entrepreneurs launch their business successfully. And right now she's on hiatus, but she is my go-to. And the reason why is because the steps that I'm going to share with you today are the steps that she did with me. She deconstructed my business down to the ground and tore it apart and helped me build it back together. And those are the type of people that you want to align with in your business. So the first step is self-reflection. Now, hear me out. You have to take time to understand your values, your passions, and your vision for your business. Well, what do I mean by your values? Create 5 core values that will resonate with you, that you exude in your everyday life and in your business. So for me, I have 5 core values: honesty, integrity, transparent communication, fun or laughter, balance. That is part of my everyday life, but it also translates over into my business. And I even wrote a brief description of what that would look like in my life and in my business. So here's your first piece of homework. When you're doing your self-reflection, come up with 5 core values, write them out, and then give a brief description of each. That's my freebie for you today. Now, ask yourself this question as well. What makes you unique? What makes you unique? What makes you stand apart from others? And I'm not talking about going over there in their lane, spying out the land, seeing what they're doing. No, I'm not talking about that because that's tiresome. Is that going to help you build a business? No. But understanding your audience, your tribe, what they need from you, and how you can fulfill that need that no one else can. That's what I mean about what sets you apart from your competitors. So you need to gain that clarity on your true sense of self and be able to infuse that authenticity into your brand. The next step is defining your brand's purpose and mission. Ask yourself why your business exists and what impact you want to make. This purpose will become the driving force behind your brand and will also help you to attract like-minded individuals who resonate with your mission. When you have your purpose, your why, your mission, and I strongly encourage you to read Simon Sinek's The Power of Why. That was one of those pieces that my brand strategist, my friend, walked me through. She is a facilitator for The Power of Why, and it broke so many things down, not just currently, but in my past. And it helped me to see why I behaved the way I behaved presently, why I thought or did certain things. And were there some tears shed? Absolutely. I cried. Sometimes we had to come back and reconvene, which was kind of hard to do because she lived overseas, but man, was it powerful. If you take these two steps behind the scenes that no one else sees, and you do that part and you take care of business first, these next steps are going to help you. And let's see what I mean. So, the next step is making sure that you have a clear understanding on your brand's identity. And now it's time to visually represent it. You can design a logo, select your color palette, choose fonts that reflect the essence of your brand. And I do encourage you, unless you are in tune with these types of things and you know how to do them, then yes, this is the time where you want to work with someone. But if you are going to work with a brand strategist, they should do steps 1 and 2 with you first. Because if they understand steps 1 and 2, then they can help you bring to life visually this part. So ensure that your visual elements again align with your values and resonates with your target audience. But most importantly, I want you to remember that authenticity should be reflected in every aspect of your brand. And that also includes your visual representation. Sorry, I'm losing my words today. The next step is talking about your brand voice. What does that look like? What does it sound like? How you communicate with your audience is vital in building authenticity. This defines your brand's tone and language. Are you casual and conversational, or are you professional and formal? You find your voice that reflects your personality and resonates with your target audience. But consistency, guys, in your brand voice across all channels, all platforms, and touch points is crucial to maintaining authenticity. So I know I'm about to strike a nerve here, and it's going to be okay. So here's what I'm going to say to you on this. You may see other people out here dancing on TikTok, dancing on Reels. If you are not going to consistently keep that up on all platforms, then don't start it. And it looks fun, right? It looks fun. It looks engaging and it's entertaining. If I do go on social media, it's because I'm looking for a good laugh. I got to have at least one good belly aching laugh a day. But I know that I'm a real relatable person, but at the same time, and I do love a good sense of humor and I love to laugh, but am I going to get up and dance in front of the camera? No, probably not. And look, guys, I've been dancing since the age of 4. But am I going to consistently show up and do that across all platforms? No, I'm not. So again, consistency is key. If you start something, finish it consistently. Next is transparency and honesty. These are essential elements of authenticity. I want you to be open and honest about your business practices, your values, even your challenges. No one wants to see and just hear the glitz and glam of your business. Oh, I've generated 6 figures in my first year. Let me tell you something about when you hear the word generate. This is what I've learned in my businesses over the years, especially when I started my video marketing business. Now, my purpose is educating buyers and sellers and also new realtors or people who are thinking about going into real estate, encouraging them to be successful realtors. Here's what I'm going to say to you. When you hear or see the terms generate, They may have generated that amount of money, but that's not necessarily what they've net. Because I'm pretty sure they had to pay for a website, they paid for marketing, they might have had team members behind the scenes working to promote this, and they got to get paid. Everybody's got to get their cut before that person gets their cut. So when they say, I've generated this, doesn't mean that they necessarily have done that. Even in real estate, if someone has sold $1 million home, that doesn't mean that they got $1 million. They've gotten a percentage, and it depends on which firm they work with, how much of a cut that firm is going to take before that realtor gets their check. If it was a referral, guess what? That referring agent is going to get a cut, going to get a check. Then that firm's going to take their cut, and then the realtor is going to get their cut. And if that realtor has a transaction coordinator, has other people working behind the scenes with them, they're going to get their cut. So just be careful about what you see out there on social media. All right. But now let's get back at the task at hand, which is about you and sharing your story. So being transparent and being honest. Share your story and your journey truthfully, honestly. Your audience will appreciate your vulnerability and connect with you on a deeper level. Authenticity is not just about what you say, it's also about what you do. It's not just talking the talk, it's walking the walk. Ensure that your brand's actions align with its values. And again, I'm going back to that buzzword, consistency. Consistency between your words and your deeds builds trust and credibility. Be true to your promises. If you deliver high quality experiences, if that's what you say you do, then do it. Deliver high quality to your customers, to your clients. There are a lot of colleagues, realtor colleagues I know out there who have become real estate brokers, all because they had a rotten experience, personal experience in real estate. And they said, hey, I know I can do a better job than that realtor. And I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus because you guys know, you've seen it in your colleagues. If you work a 9 to 5, you've seen it in other business owners who can talk the talk. Oh, their words are so smooth. They have you about ready to buy any and everything. But they can't deliver. They under-deliver. They under-promise. Let me back up. They over-promise and they under-deliver. So just be sure that while you're out here getting all these customers and clientele, word of mouth is so strong. Word of mouth is so powerful. It can make and break your business. So if you're over-promising and under-delivering, you want to make sure that your clients are happy. And this is going to hone in on to future realtors and beginning realtors. Even if you're just starting out, and some people will ask you, well, how long have you been in real estate? Let me tell you something. It doesn't matter how long you've been in real estate, because there are realtors who've been in for decades who are not up to date on commission rules and license laws like you are. They know how to keep you and your clients out of real estate jail or out of real estate trouble. I call real estate jail, it's not a real place, but you don't want to get reprimanded or suspended for something that you should have known better and you knew how to handle. Take care of your business. Make sure you're honest and transparent at all times. And then when someone asks you about how long you've been in real estate, you tell them, yes, I'm starting out on this journey and I'm so excited. But here are some client testimonials that I have for you of the clients that I have worked with. Show them those testimonials. And a lot of times, if you have your clients doing testimonials online, whether it's through some major syndication, those testimonials are already there and people can look them up. And I'm saying this to you guys too, who are looking to buy and sell homes. Look at those client testimonials. Don't look at the years of experience. Just because someone is seasoned and been in real estate for decades doesn't mean they know how to be a great realtor, doesn't mean they know how to handle business the best way for you. All right, that was my soapbox. I'm gonna get off my soapbox right now. Finally, embrace feedback and engage in meaningful conversations with your audience. Authentic brands are not afraid to listen to their customers' opinions or address concerns. Continuously improve. I know one time I made this false statement about myself, and I said to a group of young ladies I was mentoring, I said, "Oh, no, honey, I'm at the stage of my life. I have arrived." Lies. We are constantly improving. We continuously improve, and don't be afraid of that feedback. Don't be afraid to ask people what they think of your product, your services. You may not get all the sunshine and roses. Sometimes you may get, well, I wish that you could have done this, that, and the other. Maybe have you thought about doing this? Take those suggestions. Seek that feedback. Use it to refine your brand and better serve your audience. Remember, building an authentic brand takes time and effort. So stay true to your values, be consistent with your messaging, and nurture meaningful connections with your audience. An authentic brand will not only attract loyal customers, but also create a positive impact in the world. So I hope that you found some valuable insights in today's episode on how to create an authentic brand. Remember to infuse your brand with your true self, communicate transparently, stay consistent in your actions. And of course, if this episode resonated with you, remember to bookmark it or download it, save it for the future. Share it with your tribe and other fellow entrepreneurs. And most importantly, don't forget to work it, live it, own it in your everyday lives. That's all for now. Take care.